for a white guy.
Yeah.
You know it's kinda hard.
Sick.
Just to get along today. Our subject isn't cool, but he fakes it anyway. He may not have a clue and he may not have style, but everything he lacks, well, he makes up in denial.
Woo! King Crumb, baby! Oh, how's that massive exhaust leak out the turbo? Oh, look at all the soot! Definitely Dirty Diesel, boys! Woo-hoo-hoo! That exciting. She hasn't been fired up in a while. We'll might let her warm up and move her around a bit, eh?
G'day guys, let's have a proper closer look at what it is. Mac, he's on the camera.
Yoo-hoo!
Right, it is a 92 HILUX body, but it is shorter because it is on a surf frame. Because it's a surf, it has coils in the rear. Because it was a surf, it needed a solid axle swap. So this thing is engineered for the body swap, tyres, coils, cab swap because it went from 5 seats to 2. 2.8 litre turbo diesel, automatic. Yeah, it's automatic because it was a surf, which is
Surf running gear, yeah.
To be honest, I was kind of excited to have a manual again, but I'm not whinging because automatic is cool, man. And it's got all the cool surf interior, so electric windows and a bunch of other fancy buttons that don't work anymore.
Leaf front end, which is out of the probably original body of this LA106.
Yeah, so we believe it's a HILUX front solid axle.
With 80 series brakes.
With 80 series brake.
Which was our absolute nightmare.
Absolute nightmare to fix, but it is now all fixed. Important to mention that why this is so good, it's all engineered and legal on road. That's kind of important. One thing that makes this sort of special, most Hiluxes are what, a normal wheelbase. This is slightly shorter.
So because it's a surf chassis, that is a factory extra cab tub. Oh, hold on, focus. Factory size extra cab tub, 0 cut in the chassis. So it is a surf chassis, happens to be a short wheelbase. It also has chassis strengthening across there, a lot of chassis strengthening in the front. It's intercooled, which we're going to have to move. It's got the high shock mounts already in.
Oh, that's, yeah, one thing to mention. They've got the higher shocks, so it's got really long shocks in front, which gives you that ultimate flex in the front. And the front diff is pretty forward. I think we'll discuss
Which is perfect.
That's a pretty big advantage running a bigger tyre because you get more approach angle.
Yep, and less guard shot. Ugly front bar, ugly snorkel.
So the snorkel can be probably fixed up a bit.
Had heaps of ugly bar work that you would have seen we just chopped off. Great.
Oh, man, I forgot the Superior stuff. We're going to run it down to the boys and they're going to freshen it all up with brand new gear. Brand new stuff going in, lockers, new tyres and wheels. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Let me know what you think I should do. I don't know about the front bar. What do you think, Matt? No good?
I think it's got to go.
It's
At least got to chop the hoops off or something. Mighty 2.8 turbo diesel with the biggest turbo you've ever seen in your life. Got the 80 series booster upgrade that you've just seen us do, which has been the biggest fight in the world, but is now all makes sense. It's really easy, so if anyone needs to know, just ask. 80 series master cylinder, push the big 80 series disc brakes.
New alternator down there to keep the vacuum.
New alternator because it actually has a vacuum pump for the brake booster. Runs on that.
The legend Shane from ProCheck gave us a full birthday. It's all new.
Definitely.
Oils, fluids, the alternator, I believe.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff. He just sorted me out and got it running. Except for the brakes, we had to do that. Thank you, Shane at ProCheck.
We've been busy. We've been down Tassie, you know. We've been doing things.
Yeah, the reason this has taken so long is there was Christmas and then there was his HILUX giveaway.
Yes.
Put this on I've had it that long, guys. And then, what was it? Tasmania. And then Brizzy's show. And now we're here. It's been like 5 months. Bought it in November.
We've been hiding out of every video for that long.
Look at that, power windows. So this episode was filmed, as we just said, over a period of months, so a little hard to put together, but I'm gonna take it back to the start where we sort of fix the steering and the brakes. Make sure you stick around to the end, guys. Macca has a special little King Chrome giveaway for you guys. It's pretty cool. But you know, give back to the audience, so you don't want to miss that one.
Alright, so my gimbal died, by the way, so if there's a little bit of shaky camera, I apologise. Let's get this out of the way so we can get the Luxie on the hoist, eh? Keen. This is the problem when you don't drive cars enough.
Oh, we've got some special guests in the shed.
And Scotty's here, Session Daddy's just arrived. And we got Maddie and Blake.
Tell you what, I told the boys I had a steering problem. Can't get them away from it. Already fixing it for me. What are you thinking, Blake?
Just pulling off the drag link to have a gander. Have a gander.
So one of the many issues I've got is that left hand down on the steering wheel is like way less than right hand down. So basically either the steering box is out of alignment or a drag link needs to be adjusted. You got a zip tie.
How I got a zip tie. I even got metal ones.
Have you got the big sockets in this?
No, I don't. I'm a little bit.
Or are the ones that go after like?
You mean you're missing a tool?
Yeah.
You're missing a tool.
My sockets only go to like 36.
Blake, don't be.
Do you need that? Put it back on.
What's the problem? Just tell me.
It doesn't stop. We know what's wrong, it doesn't stop. And nah, Justin's killing it. He's just gonna redo all the brake lines. He's gonna put it right. Gonna put a brake proportioning valve. I'll tell the boys I needed some bigger size sockets, so we got a 3/4 inch socket drive. Alright, so I couldn't get a bolt done the other day because it was massive. So the boys, like, don't worry, we got you sorted. Look at that! 50 mil. 3/4 inch drive.
Holy shit.
That is a serious bit of kit. Woo-hoo. Oh, look at this sexy black. Ah, stop it. In the front, what we've done is changed the brake line flexi hose to the center of the diff. A lot like pretty much same as a Land Cruiser, a 79 Cruiser. Don't know what Patrols are like, but instead of having a big long hose on each end of the diff, moved it to the center with some nice tees out. I'll show you that now. So this is the new line. That's this big long flexi hose there. Over to there, and then we got two little short flexi hoses on the side. All the faith.
All the faith.
All the faith. Oh, and we put some new Bendix pads in. We just did all that work and just bled them up here and didn't fix it. So, Susty, what's the problem?
The booster is.
Okay, so we were told the booster was good. The booster is not good.
Hi guys.
You look a little deflated, mate.
Yeah,
The brakes are beating you again.
the brakes have broken me.
We're gonna pull the brake booster out. And of course, big ups to King Chrome again, because every single battery in this freaking yard seems to be dead. Now, for those of you who don't know what a brake booster is, this is it here. This big black it's got diaphragms in it that push and pull and create vacuum and things. It actually uses the vacuum from the engine. Basically power assist your foot to push this hydraulic ram in and out. And this is called the master cylinder. Is what actually pushes fluid to your brake pistons, which is another hydraulic piston, much like this one, in and out, which clamps your brakes. Hopefully that sort of explains. The booster is what assists your foot, powers your foot. It's like having, in an old car like Jacko's, this one here, we're putting the barrow in. So that one doesn't have a brake booster at all. It only has a cylinder, and your power brakes for that is 2 feet on the brake. It's basically an old 1966 brake master cylinder, which pulls up this big bus. The booster's there, why isn't it working? We believe it's probably got a split on one of the diaphragms inside, or a vacuum leak, and it's actually doing the opposite, and it's pulling the pedal away instead of holding firm. Doing all sorts of weird shit. And then if it does hold firm, the brakes aren't working really at all. That's the linkages out on the inside and the nuts. Time to see. I might have to take this cooler pipe off. Yeah. Possibly. Found another problem. This hose is actually was only being held up by that clamp there. Anyway, got a bit more room to move now. Let's see how we go. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah. That is a brake booster.
G'day, guys. Nah. All right, we're back from checking the fences in Tassie. We're straight into TJ's Luxie, as you've seen. Now, what you would have seen at Tassie is how much we use these King Chrome kits. No, this isn't an ad, this is a giveaway. So, not only that, you would have also seen at the start of this episode how much I use the battery jumper. This thing is worth its absolute weight in gold. So King Chrome said, let's give some stuff away. We're giving you a King Chrome jumper pack. It has all the leads and all the things and chargers. You can actually charge it in your car while you're driving. And this bad boy, one of the 85-piece toolkits that you can throw in the back seat, in your tray, anywhere. Bloody King Chrome legends, aren't they? Follow their YouTube, side-by-side action going on there. Awesome watch, lots of like tool tips and things like that. Obviously be following us and leave a comment below and let us know absolutely anything. Let us know what you want to see coming up. Drop just a King Chrome tag or just drop absolutely anything. That will put you in the draw automatically. I will be checking, as you guys know, I've done giveaways before. And if you don't follow the rules, you don't win the prize. So you have to be following both channels. Win yourself some tools.
Now drive this thing more.
There she goes again on my own.
Super fast.
That is a booster holder custom for all of the holes. Suits every car.
Just get a piece of steel, 85-degree bend.
85 degrees.
How you get things out, you just break them
Oh yeah, sweet.
and then buy new ones.
All right, we've made it. We're down Sunshine Coast brake and clutch. We know the booster's cooked, so we're gonna pull it open, see exactly what's wrong with it. Show you guys what is inside a brake booster, because I'm interested too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What is this wizardry? Dual diaphragms. Let double over that can.
Lance.
Bam, and the dirt is gone. So what is the problem? Oh yeah, my bloody other camera died, so we're on GoPro, which means LED flicker, and I apologise. Sussy's gonna try and dumb this down a little bit for me, really. This is the only place the light's not flickering, so we're at the front of the shop.
With Banksy.
Hey, Banksy. So how does this bad boy work, Sussy?
This push rod connects to the pedal, and then it's got a control valve inside this plastic piece. The control valve, once you push it, it opens and releases the air out the back of the booster. That gives you your vacuum assist, so you can actually push and help the hydraulics. Yeah, long story short, if your brake pedal's dropping, it's hard, it could be the booster. So you need to get it off and get it tested at a brake shop like us or someone near you. What do I do with my hands?
Also, you're a dealer for Bendix.
Yeah.
So if you need any Bendix gear, Sussy's your man. Just everything, really, anything.
And clutch.
Brake and clutch specialist. It's all in the name. Who would have thought?
That is a HILUX one there. And it is completely different, like.
Way different. Like, it's nearly the same size as a Patrol one, but it's still different to a Patrol one. So I don't know. The 80 series upgrade with the 80 series brakes, it's gonna be minter. So we'll go and get it in.
TJ's here. Dude, today is the day.
Oh, apparently I've heard it before.
Third booster lucky. I'm feeling good. Come on. Treat her nice and she'll hopefully treat me nice. Otherwise, I'm literally going to burn your car down.
You would have seen, or maybe I'll show you now, Mac has been having all sorts of dramas getting the brakes to work, but basically we've replaced everything. And this is the last piece of the puzzle. 80 series booster going in 92 HILUX.
The main issue we have found is the 80 series booster, which we ordered off Bendix. Absolutely perfect for an 80 series, but because Bendix sells upgrades, it's a bigger diameter. Either that or we ordered the wrong one, I don't know. But either way, it was a lot bigger.
Didn't fit.
Doesn't fit in an LN. Then we tried the 79 series one, and that didn't work because the vacuum line, that's right. The vacuum hose you would have seen was pointing straight at the dump pipe. That didn't work. Now we have FZJ80, so an 80 series.
Factory size though.
Factory size, dual diaphragm booster that we're using a 80 series master cylinder on. That is the biggest key. The more research I've done recently, you need the bigger master cylinder to push these 80 series brakes.
Well, long story short, I just really want this to be safe and reliable. Braking, I've just seen nothing but bad TikToks of LN106s rolling backwards on hills, so I don't want that to be me. This one's going to stop, even when it's off, because we've got the electronic vacuum assist, is that right?
Yeah, that's the other thing. So even if the car stalls,
It's electronic vacuum.
you're still going to have, vacuum because it...
That's my biggest concern with this.
Yeah, so in my C10, the engine didn't produce enough vacuum to pull in the brake booster. I installed what you guys are about to see me do on TJ's. It's basically an electric vacuum pump. So it runs off the battery, not the engine. Creates vacuum, pull the booster in, has a check valve, has a pressure switch.
So the idea behind doing that for this build is even if the car stalls, which is probably unlikely as it's an automatic, but even if that happens, be on a badass hill and have full brakes until the battery goes flat, basically. Should give you enough time to get out of there, you know?
Until the battery goes flat. Quite clearly see. So this is the Bendix upgrade that Macca got extremely rough with.
Looks like you've scratched it a bit.
Oh yeah, I also broke that.
Moving on. Moving
Anyway.
forward.
Yeah, look, as I said, cars have ups and downs, and this, as amazing as the product is, just didn't work for us, and I broke it.
Factory size.
This is a factory size, so this is what we needed. This is the upgraded version, so you can see.
For an 80, that would be.
An 80 would be bloody amazing, like. But this will do us for the little LN. It's a lot lighter car, so the factory OEM style one
Of an 80.
of an 80 series.
Well, that's still considered bigger than what it comes with, I think. Is that right?
Oh yeah, it's still like a huge upgrade compared to the factory LN106, which I think is like a single diaphragm, smaller. I think they're like a 7 or 8 inch booster. Like there's an offset of these bolts to this center,
Yeah.
and for it to fit in the holes, it's upside down.
But that's a pretty easy mod to do.
Yeah, that's the easiest part. Drum roll. Cross your fingers, toes. Oh, stop it, it's perfect. Ah, it's a beautiful thing, it makes you want to cry.
Oh, why did you just do that fucking 4 months ago?
I'm gonna fight you to the death.
Boosters in, it's all been bled, vacuum lines on. Moment of truth, will it break?
I don't want to say anything, because you know what it's like. You'll be like, it's gotta work, and then you get in and you get really disappointed.
Yep.
We have brakes.
We have them, they're working.
They're working.
Again.
Again. You wanted to go nearly all over the floor. Nah, that's nowhere near the floor. You got ages. I can see your foot.
We'll reverse you one. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, yeah, it loves reverse.
It locks up. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we're going straight.
Oh, that's
Wheel alignment is spot on.
We fixed that that bar, remember we?
Yeah, we did. So we had to center the steering back up. Oh, that was when the boys were here.
Yeah. I'll hit them again. Wait on 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, that stop's sick.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Can you just put the window up?
I've got my electric windows up. I'll just put the climate control on.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, welcome to the test track. Brought a nav just in case something dramatic happens, but should be fine. Idea is just to test it out. This is how I bought it. We have not changed a thing except for fixed brakes. So at the moment it's got, you know, like the cool suspension, but it's unlocked, no locker rear or front, which is gonna be a situation.
There's
but
some real ugly bar work on it.
bar work's coming straight off. I know it serves a purpose, but it's not been done how I would do it. So that's coming off pretty much straight after we get back from this little test. We figured we'd just show you how I bought it. Like, this is how I bought it.
It goes 100 k's an hour. It takes a little while to get there. It is turbo, but the wastegate's broken, so we don't want to overboost it. So we'll get a new wastegate on it. This is the first episode we've seen you guys since
Tasmania.
Brisbane. Well, Tasmania, yeah.
Right.
But in the meantime, there's been Brisbane 4 drive shows. So
Yeah.
massive thanks to everyone coming out to see us. Shed Life and No Wasted shirts everywhere, and
It's pretty cool to see all you guys in person. So.
I even caught up with Shauno and Graham for dinner randomly, and they were like, man, we were signing so many Shed Life shirts today. You know, I was like, yeah!
First things first, learning how to put it in four-wheel drive.
Whoa, g'day, TJ!
G'day, mate! Neutral, I assume. Where are we going? Low 4, just off the bat?
Oh, why not? You only got 4 high and 4 low, so you may as well.
That's what he's saying, there's a button here.
Have a guess what you forgot to do.
Oh yeah, never mind. Oh my lord, idiot!
First time with a solid axle, mate.
Lucky I'm the editor, you know?
Bloody too fast for me, you couldn't keep up. Alright guys, this is unlocked. This is a fairly decent track, this one.
I reckon your hubs are done. Yeah, I think you've dusted both hubs. So your tail shaft's spinning, but your wheels aren't.
Bit that you replaced just like yours.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, easy to get, easy to replace. Manual hubs are where it's at.
Well, this is why we come to the test track. So we've found issue number 1. It's rear wheel drive. The hubs, you can just hear them like they must be stripped out in the front because it's just going tail shaft spinning and the wheels aren't. It might be grabbing a little bit, but as soon as it's under pressure, it sounded like it was just chewing out. More parts to order. We'll see what we can do until we drive over here, eh? Alright, let's just have some fun. It might grab, it might not. We'll see what we can drive up.
Yeah, I'll go with next hardest one.
I don't like your chances.
Okay, I don't know. I think his hubs are somewhat working and then somewhat not. It's kind of strange. It just crawled that super easy. Unlocked. It's cool. I like it. I really like it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun year with this thing.
This is the one where it starts actually getting a bit through. Alrighty, this is probably the biggest step that you can get here. It is a pretty serious step, doesn't look much on camera, but it's like up to my chest. Straight away I can tell, just cruising through the bush, the solid axles, it just cops the bumps so much better than like the Navara. Obviously real rattly and old, but this is what I like about it. Probably the hardest bit. I'll give this a go now and see how it goes, eh? All I can say is scary good, like on another level good. When this thing is twin locked, the new tyres. Mark has lost his drone crashing virginity. Drone down. You folded the legs, Mike.
Oh,
Full commitment.
I was full commitment, like full pan shot around. I knew there was a tree here somewhere, but I was just committed to the shot.
It's his first day.
It was worth it. Like you would have just seen that shot. Like it was sick.
No, I'll run the shot now. You let us know if it was worth it.
Yeah. Instant replay now. We're gravy. That's in the air. I'm in the car. Oh, we don't have the GoPro, so we're on the big camera, so I'm gonna hold it out as far as I can without hopefully hitting the bloody
I thought I'd take Mac for a ride and
yeah, I'm going in the mountain gate.
or just rear wheel drive.
No, fumble. It is working. So
Occasionally.
yeah, it occasionally works. Oh shit! This thing's sick! Oh, I want to beat a car now.
K-truck.
Yeah, K-truck will be my beater for a bit.
Let's go check the flex on this thing on that front.
Yeah, righto. Let's.
Yeah, it's got more to be honest, but
Yeah.
bloody,
Well, the front's not even tucking yet, but although,
it's the biggest rut we can find.
let me have a look if it's on bumps. So that's pretty much front on bumps, which is where we want it by the time we go to a bigger 33-inch tyre.
Yeah, and then this has probably got a little bit more in it, but I'm not entirely sure what length shocks in it, but I'm putting a 14 in. The guys at Superior reckon they can get it to work.
So that's that side bottomed out. That's almost full flex. Notice it's got a fair bit of rear steer, and that's because the factory surf top arms are about this long.
Yeah, they're on an angle too, they're not like
Like the geometry's all fine for a normal length shock or a 2-inch lip, but obviously longer shocks, things are going to move further, it's going to pull things. But it's fine, it'll work fine, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm actually not too concerned. I'm very impressed with the front flex.
The front won't move, it's leaf. Leaf's perfect.
As much as this bar work would do the job, it's probably intended to do. Coming off today, and I'll redo it how I want it myself. But
There we go. Woohoo! Oh. Oh,
You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you.
man, look at this. Look at these. Oh. Oh.
you're joking.
Oh, and they're powder coated too.
Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. It's cool.
Learned from the Nav that raw alloy from the get-go, if you do it before you ever use them, you can clear coat them. Boys at Fat Coating, Brendan at Fat Coating, put the clear on, which I didn't even know you could do, but
This is a clear powder coat.
it looks great, guys. So.
Yeah, you can also 2K clear them, so it just depends what you want to do.
Stuck with the grenades because the Nav has the grenades, so I've got another set KMC grenades for the HILUX. Slightly more aggressive offset, wrapped in Nitto trail grapplers. Slightly bigger 33 on these ones. Gonna go good.
Either I'm real short or these 33s are real big.
As you probably already tell, the whole thing's pretty tired. So, brand new indicators, headlights, tail lights.
Oh, new handles. Nice.
What do you think, man? Well, that one's broken.
I like that they're already black. That's great. Harrops, we got Harrop lockers. Ooh, twin locked, I've noticed. There is 2 here. Oh, that's exciting.
And we've got the brand new surf grill to go on and freshen up the front. That means, yes, I'm going to have to move the intercooler. Mac has a bit of a trick up his sleeve, potentially.
The trick to that is just make it up as you go. Change piping, obviously, so the piping doesn't go through the wheel well.
So that is a serious issue.
Yeah, like even the stock wheels you can see have been rubbing, so that needs to change. Hubs have an issue. We do get some
There's a
hubs.
serious issue with either the hubs or the front diff.
I definitely reckon it's hubs.
It's probably hubs, so they weren't engaging. Every now and again they'd click in, but pretty stoked to have the brakes working. They work great. It was just so fun straight away.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a very cool car.
Yeah.
I like it. It's just got character. I like cars with character. I've decided on my engine for the K truck.
Oh, the big cat. Well, it's just
And
sitting over there doing nothing.
Yeah, look, I've had this going on and the engine swap in the F truck, which is actually going really well.
Does this car suit me? I think it suits me.
Baby cruiser.
I'm
Or
at-
should he have got a Nissan?
Oh,
what's he?
You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you.
Getting these on and making them fit's gonna be bloody. I mean, it should go straight on.